Hello, I'm Ciel. Ciel. Can you see yourself? She's got good eyes. Try to sleep with Appa. Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. It's been so long since I filmed. I think it's been 1 year, guys. My last video was like when I was pregnant, maybe like 4 or 5 months in. And now she's out and she's like 8 months old now, and oh, it's crazy. I've basically been keeping up with you guys on Instagram, and that's basically it because literally had no time to film. But yeah, we're starting to get into the rhythm of things. I really missed making a video. I've really missed updating you guys with life. I've been getting a lot of messages from you guys saying I miss your favorite videos. So yeah, I thought I'd come back with one when I can, and it's now a long way in, but it is time. But yeah, I hope you guys have been well. So what's been happening, guys? I have been getting older. I have 2 kids now. We are moving back to Australia soon. So that was announced on Instagram. CBJ has closed. All that is on Instagram. So if you guys want to go check that out, it's there. I recently just cut my hair for the first time since I've had Ciel. It was my first haircut this entire year, like 2023, first haircut ever. I took my extensions out recently, so this is actually my hair postpartum, which is not bad, guys. I kept telling my hair this time, you're not gonna fall out. I kept blessing and praying over my hair, and it really did. What else? Ciel is 8 months. She is standing up. She's kind of walking, but not unassisted yet, obviously. She says Oma and she says Appa sometimes. She's so sweet, and I'll definitely show you guys her in a video, maybe next video if you guys would like. We've been doing good though. William and I, we have a very, very busy and hectic life now, so I guess, yeah, you can't really compare 2 kids with 1 kid, and everyone watching who has like multiple kids would totally understand, right? Our kids sleep late too, so literally we have no time. I'm doing like overtime right now while William's taking care of them and trying to sleep Ciel, which is the first time that he's done the night sleep. So good luck to Oppa. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's just cross our fingers that things will work out. But yeah, I'll definitely update you guys in my next video. So if you have any questions at all, if you want me to answer anything, if you're curious about anything about how I've been or anything, please let me know in the comments below. So I do have the regular stuff of both makeup and skincare favorites. I'm gonna start off with skincare. These are kind of my favorite for the past few months, but I'm just gonna call it October favorites. Of course, the line that I always say that now feels quite old, but it's my meejmuse thing. Without further ado, let us begin. Are you guys excited about Jen's favorites? Now that I don't have a shop to update you guys on, it's gonna be only through my videos. So actually this time I have a lot more makeup than skincare. Skincare is gonna be just really hand-picking my ultimate favorites. I'm gonna save like in-depth skincare favorites for Best of Beauty 2023 if you guys would be interested in that. I didn't get to do last year. But yeah, so I have that much more to update you guys on. So I'm gonna start off with sunscreen. So my favorite sunscreen has actually been the Beauty of Joseon 맑은 쌀 sun cream. In English, it's Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics. I'm sure you guys all have heard of it. There are a lot of really good sunscreens right now, so it's not like the fact that it's been my ultimate favorite, but it's something that I've just been reaching for a lot because it's really easy to use. I believe this one is a chemical sunscreen, or at least it's a combination one, but it's all the more blendable and nice to use when you're just on the go. And if you're not too picky about chemical versus mineral, it feels like skincare. It's not overly greasy, but I definitely would not recommend it for like super oily skin types because it's more on the moisturizing side, if you know what I mean. But yeah, for me, I've been liking it. You know, in Korea, it's humid, but it's still like dehydrating on your skin for some reason because of all the aircon and everything. And then in the winter, it's like so dry. So I think in Korea, you just kind of tend to go towards more dewy moisturizing formulas. It is SPF 50 plus PA quadruple plus. It has a nice simple tube packaging that's good for on the go when you're traveling. You can just blend it all over your face very quickly without having to check that it's blended in nicely or not, because it feels like it's a serum, so it's not too hard to blend in. It's not whitening, so not in particular something that you have to think about when you're working with it. And it doesn't have like a particular scent. If you know my criteria, which is like no harsh alcohols, no fragrance typically, phenoxyethanol, out of all those sunscreens that meet those criteria, this is the one that I've kind of been loving the most. So yeah, Beauty of Joseon, Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics. What's been your favorite sunscreen, guys? Let me know in the comments below too. So in terms of The next category, you guys know that I'm into clean beauty. I've been on this journey for so long. I think I was like one of the first YouTubers that was like so pedantic about ingredients and things being clean. And this is because after trying out so many different products, when I first came to Korea 10 years ago, I actually had this moment that my skin started to actually react from the sheer volume of products that I would test all the time. And that's actually the genuine reason that I started to lean towards things that were just good for sensitive skin. And at that time, I don't know if you guys would remember, it's like at my old house, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, I started to find really clean products that have no fragrance and it's like milky texture. And I'd say that this is a brand that I found like at the forefront of when clean beauty was actually becoming a trend after that phase that I was going through. It started to become a mainstream thing, which like I was super happy about. But this is a brand that I've mentioned many times before in my videos. I think I mentioned it in my Best of Beauty Awards videos as well, like way before in my favorites videos, because I'd found it from a hospital. I don't know if you guys remember, I gave birth at Atobarrier for Leo many years ago. They had like a dermatology section, especially for kids. So it was kind of like a OBGYN, pediatrics, skincare kind of thing for babies. So I actually originally thought that this was a baby brand. It's called Aestura. Aestura, you guys remember, right? So I've been loving this ever since then. I was actually given like a couple of samples and then I got hooked onto it because the formula was just perfectly down my alley. So clean, so effective. It didn't feel thick and greasy and uncomfortable, but it was really doing its job and I felt like it was even gentle enough to use on my baby. So yeah, it is the Aestura Atobarrier 365 cream that you guys have seen me talk about. The one that I originally got was actually an MD version for hospital use. It's slightly different. This one is the Atobarrier 365 cream that's available in Olive Young. So the ones that you guys would see in the Olive Young stores would be different from the ones in the hospital. To be honest, I'm actually pretty proud that I found this all those years back and started raving about it when no one knew about it, because now it's so popular. Apparently they've sold 2 million of them since they've launched. 1 million just in this year, 2023. That's like one unit sold like every 20 seconds or something, which is pretty crazy. They've won 13 beauty awards, 13, like within 5 years, and it's pretty much blown up this year. It's Olive Young's #1 cream for the derma category, and I've been using it so well. I highly recommend it to you guys. It's great for all different skin types, I reckon, because it's not greasy, but it's not like so thin that it disappears. It leaves like a really nice moisturized feeling. It protects the skin barrier. Really great for sealing in the moisture. It just kind of ticks off every box. It's gentle, it's good for babies. There are a lot of creams that kind of feel similar lately, if you guys have noticed, but this one is different because it is like a proper derma brand backed up by so much research. Let me just do the translation off the top of my head. Dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, and it's gone through the sensitive skin panel test as well. It contains this technology called derma, which has ceramides, cholesterol, and fats that are good for the skin, like their special trademarked formula with little capsules that burst. I don't think they had this a while ago, but they've renewed the formula and it's different. It's another generation. I don't know if you guys can see, it has these little white capsules, and then as soon as you blend it, it just melts in, and within the capsules is the derma technology. So that to me really sets it apart from, it's not just another cream that Korean brands have made maybe with the same manufacturer, just change the packaging. This one has a very special formula that has the backing of research. They even have a presence within hospitals and doctors recommend it, etc. So yeah, I highly recommend it. To me, without getting ahead of myself, this is the best cream in Korea for 2023. So this is a kind of a spoiler, but this would definitely be my top cream for Best of Beauty 2023. That makes sense. I have mum brain right now. So just a little extra information. They have actually launched this in September in Japan, and they're about to launch in various other countries next year. So I'll leave the links below if you're interested. And they have this special deal going on. I know that everyone buys on Olive Young these days, which is awesome. Everything is getting so accessible. When I first moved here, nothing was accessible. It was like, I felt so bad to recommend things to you guys because you guys cannot access it. So there is a deal. If you purchase this in Korea in Olive Young, starting from September 2nd, the Atobarrier 365 cream plus the 25ml Hydra Essence and 10ml organic sunscreen will be sold in a little set. It's gonna be on 20% discount from 31,000 won to 24,800 won. 31,000원에서 20% 해가지고 24,800원 11월 2일부터 세일이 있을 거예요. 올리브영에서. So I'll leave the links down below. So definitely Definitely, if you have sensitive skin, dry skin, normal combination skin, which I am, even oily skin, dehydrated oily skin, you need something to seal in the moisture in maybe the winter seasons or something. I would highly recommend this cream. It's my absolute favorite, and I'll definitely recommend it to all my friends and family too. But actually, I really love the lotion as well as the Hydro Soothing Cream. This is not really part of the video because I have too many products to get through, but if you have like really dry skin or you need something that has more of like a soothing, hydrating feel, that's the word, this is the one that I recommend. I do use this one also on Leo. So I put this as a first layer and then the other cream as the moisture sealing barrier. Ultimate favorite at the moment. So that is that. Okay, this one is like half skincare, half makeup because I'm getting into the priming section. I don't think I've actually mentioned Pixi Beauty in my favorites much before, but I like this brand. I really like their products. The Pixi Vitamin C Priming Oil and Rose Essence Oil. So these are actually meant to be used under makeup, and I really like it for that purpose. If you have sort of dry skin and you are looking for an oil that works well with makeup, formulated for it, I love these. The Rose Essence Oil smells beautiful. It smells like roses. And the Vitamin C Balancing one works to brighten your skin through the day. They are a very nice light oil, definitely not sticky. It doesn't grease up your skin through the day. It like absorbs well and it's light. So I love it. I like their packaging. I actually like Pixi, so I should probably talk about them more. Yeah, it's double layered. You shake it up and I kind of just reach for whatever I want on my skin that day. But this rose one just smells so nice, so it's actually quite like soothing in the mornings or if you're getting ready. Pixi products are actually made in Korea. I don't know who formulates them. It's probably Korea because to me their products feel like Korean products, but it's not. I think it's a British based one, right? Yeah, so I love these Pixi products. A lot of you guys always ask me what I use for hair oil, so I thought I'd actually mention it in my video. The hair oil that I have been loving is actually a Korean one. Surprise, surprise. It's xoxo's Camellia hair oil. I say surprise because I think you guys know that I'm not like a huge fan of a lot of Korean hair products, but lately there have been some nice ones coming up, and this is something that I've been loving. This xoxo 동백 윤모 oil is so light. It's really viscose. A lot of hair oils can tend to feel very thick and kind of weighs down the hair or makes it just kind of greasy looking. This is Camellia hair oil, so you know that it's natural and it's so light. It's so light. I have it on my hair today as well. It's just a really nice like final step to the hair. If you styled it, it adds a little bit of like shine, but not too much, and it's not like full of chemicals or anything. I just enjoy using it, and I have talked about it on my Instagram too. Yeah, so I've been really liking this. I have all my products on Leo's car down here because I have no little table. Here's this little police truck. So yeah, I actually have quite a lot of makeup to share with you guys. If you guys are ready, I have not updated you guys on my favorite cushions lately. So I'm gonna kind of have a party here. Ooh, I do have another hair product. Should I go through it first? This hair product, I kind of classify this as makeup. It is hair makeup. It's Too Cool for School's Art Class by Roden hair shading in #1 dark ash. Because I have a sort of receding hairline postpartum, this happened with Leo too, and it did kind of move forward again after a while, but it takes like a year for me to grow it back. So I'm currently having this little moment here with my hair and I need a little bit of shading. So this is the one that I've been liking. It is the perfect shade for me, whether I'm brown or naturally black. It's not warm, it's like cool toned. And it comes with 2 applicators. It's got a sponge like this and a little brush that's slanted, and it works really well. I like the brush better. I like this out of all of the hair shading items out there on the market. It looks really natural. Let me show you a little demo of it. So usually I kind of tap in the middle area, but because I dye my hair, I do a little bit more of the brown. So you lift up your hairline, you kind of pat in between your hair, and then towards the end, I blend it. As simple as that. Another thing you can do to make it look like you've got lots of hair. I don't usually do this, but if I feel like it looks a bit sparse, I take my hair a little bit to the side, and then these bits, I just fill it in. I don't know if I'm doing this well because I'm looking at my camera viewer, which is really far away, but it just kind of darkens up the hairline and gives the illusion of fuller hair. So I think this is good for when you're taking photos in particular, but also if you want to do the hairline receding prevention. So yeah, I wanted to mention that in case anyone else is interested. Okay, so now onto cushion foundations. So the cushion foundations that I've recently been liking I still have been loving the YSL Vision Ink Cushion Foundation. Ultimate favorite has been for years and still is my #1 go-to for final touch after I've done concealing. I don't do separate concealer these days at all. I just use cushions. I use a heavy duty cushion just for certain areas that I want higher coverage, which for me, I don't have pimples, I have moles. So I try to cover up my moles and just make it look a little bit more uniform. I'm not like ashamed of them, but it looks a little, I don't know, dirty sometimes because my moles are like super black. So I just try and clear it up a little bit to make it look more uniform. And then the next step, I would use a thinner, more sort of translucent looking cushion, which you guys have seen in my previous like makeup tutorial. And the one that I love using has still been YSL through all these years. I have so many cushions, I still go back to it. Now for the concealing part, or if I just want a generally more high coverage day, then these three have been my go-tos, and I don't have time to really go into the specific details of the differences between them. To be honest, I don't really remember. I just remember by looking at the packaging that I like reaching for these. So I'm just gonna read them out to you. This one is About Tone. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand, and it's the Nothing But Nude Cushion. #2 Light is my one. And this contains SPF 30+. Its sponge looks like this. This feels like a serum cushion. It's very light. It's kind of velvet, so it's not like super moisturizing, but it's not matte. It's just very comfortable and it has high coverage and it looks nice on the skin. It smoothens out the skin. This one has super high coverage and can be a little bit thick, but it reminds me of Kill Cover Conceal Cushion, but slightly thinner. A lot more blendable, to be honest. So yeah, the Marimond Happy Your Day Cushion. Happy Your Day Cushion in #1 Ivory. Such a cute little cushion, by the way. This one I got on YesStyle. I have the links below if you guys are interested. It actually came with this top part as a sticker separately that you stick on yourself. This is a good little toy for your kids to play with while you're doing your makeup because it's so cute. And again, this is higher coverage than all three of them and it still looks really nice and natural. I think I use this today in conjunction with my YSL one. And then finally, the Wake Make cushion. This one is the Water Velvet Cover Cushion. I really have been liking this too. This one is really good on its own if you are looking for a little bit higher coverage than something like the YSL one. Very comfortable and it ages well on the skin. It's got SPF 50+ and my one is in Vanilla 21. So it looks like this, the inside there. I need to do like an updated top 10 cushion favorites video or something. Are you guys still interested in cushion foundations? What do you guys use these days? Do you guys still use cushions or are you more into like foundations? To be honest, I haven't been watching any beauty videos lately. I don't know what people are using. I don't know what the trends are in terms of like the global world, I guess. So I don't know. What are you guys doing? I'm just like going for things that I like without worrying about trends. I like to like purchase new products here and then, of course, give them a go, especially like eyeshadows, because in Korea, the eyeshadows are really the ones that continue coming out very seasonally, and the colors change too. Just like the trending nail colors change every single season without fail, color makeup is like hugely changing, so I love to go for new ones. I can hear Ciel crying. Is Ciel okay? But yeah, in terms of eyeshadows, I'm excited to share with you guys my favorite eyeshadow palettes lately. I have 3. The thing is with eyeshadows, it's really highly dependent on your skin color, you know, your base color and color, what is it called again? Color tone. I'm like out of words right now because it's the end of the day and it's been a long day. But yeah, these are generally very universal and I'm pretty sure most people would love it. So it is these 3 right here. This is the Clear Pro Eye Palette Mini in #1 Mono Mood. This is such a gorgeous brown palette for if you're neutral to cool without being like too ashy, too cool. For me anyway, it's very flattering, the colors. The brown is super nice. The shimmery shadows are not chalky, which a lot of Korean shadows can be. Actually, even clear shadows, I find a lot of them can be quite chalky and like dry, powdery, especially their matte colors, but this shadow palette is not. This is like one of my favorites. I love this brown color. I love using this foiled thing on the middle of my lids or at the bottom. It is missing glitter, but it's okay. And it's got this lovely like contouring section here you can use for contour. Nice shimmery inner corner color. I really love that one. It really flatters dark brown eyes. And then the Dasique shadow palette in number 23 Summer Coral. Dasique has been coming out with the cutest packaging lately and cutest products. But this one, I had to buy it. This is 내 돈 내산. I saw they were having some kind of special. Then I went in and I saw their new products and the packaging was so cute. And I have not seen a palette that looks like this. So, you know, when someone innovates, I get excited. I like original ideas. I don't like copycats. I don't like everyone doing the same thing suddenly because something worked. It's so lame to me. But this one is so cute. I love the variety of shades because, to be honest, when do you ever really hit pan on an eyeshadow palette? What you want is more variety, right? So this is so nice. It's portable and the colors just screamed out at me. It's got a ton of different shimmer shades. So many options. The shades are such beautiful pink corals that are not too warm. For me, I really avoid warm tone colors because it does not work on me. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So it has to be a certain type of coral, certain type of pink, certain type of shimmery color, certain types of brown, and it hits all the notes for me. I love all the colors. And last but not least, we have been going on so many hotel trips lately because Leo loves hotels. So I think just this past month, we've been to 3 hotel trips. They call it hokkangsu here in Korea, and I've had to carry around products a lot, and this has been the one that I just take one of and it works for whatever I feel like that day without me having to carry around so many eyeshadows. I love it. I don't think I usually like Stylender's eyeshadows. For some reason, they're such boring like mattes for me. I'm not a huge matte eyeshadow girl. It just doesn't look nice on me, especially now that I've lost my baby fat. I lost it together with the baby fat on my eye. So I don't know if you guys remember, I used to have super puffy eyelids and it was like my pet peeve of mine because I would be like super skinny but my eyes are puffy as. So it just was not balanced, and now I've lost too much. My eyes look like sunken. I need something to give more of that pop, and I've always liked shimmers anyway. Can you guys see? I've lost like the eye fat on my eyes. I don't need to particularly contour the outer corner of my eyelids anymore because it's sunken enough. But yeah, this palette has how many shades? 25 shades. All of them are usable. It's light as well, and the colors are just so gorgeous. I love all the colors. I love all the kind of bronzes. I love even using these warm oranges. They give you like a very nice autumny feel. There's a lot of shimmers in there, and the browns are really nice as well without being too warm. It's definitely not a cool palette, but I'd say it's like neutral to cool. And also this highlight color up here, you can use it for a face highlight. So I love this palette, been loving it. I'm almost there, guys. In terms of blush, I have a favorite blush palette that I've been loving from Korea, which is awesome. It's the I'm Mimi I'm Afternoon Tea Blusher Set palette, and it has these 3 colors. I actually like all of these colors. I usually don't like these kind of blush palettes that have more than a couple colors because there's always bound to be like a miss in there, but I love all of them. I use all of them, and I actually like do a combination of all 3. I've got them on today, but I don't know if it's picking up on camera. But yeah, the colors are so gorgeous. Oh, so gorgeous. This is the only one that I've been using for my blush lately, pretty much. Okay, for contour, pretty much every contour palette out there that Korean brands come out with, I buy. Because I want to try it out and find something that's different, that works better than the Too Cool for School one, you know, and see if there's anything better. This one has been relatively okay, so I wanted to mention it. It is the McQueen New York Fake Up 3 color shading. My one is in grey brown. It is slightly powdery, lightly, but the colors are really nice and it works really well. I think that the lighter shade being smaller than the Too Cool for School one, where everything is equally 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. This one works better for me because I actually use these colors more. I don't use the light one. It doesn't even show up on my skin anyway. So I find that in terms of the ratio, it works better for me. Again, it is slightly more powdery, but it still works well. So I've been liking this. It is very pigmented too. Just one touch and it works really well. I have to hurry now because Ciel's crying and apparently she's not sleeping without me. So yeah, but I only have a few more products left. For eyeliner, I'll just rush through these. My favorite has been the Dolly Wink. What is this called? It's in Japanese, but yeah, this red Dolly Wink one. Very accurate and precise, very pigmented. It doesn't smudge too badly. And then for brown, I've been loving still my Clio Super Proof Brush Liner in Killed Brown. This one right here. I do not like their pen ones. I like their brush ones. Again, if you're new, I've been actually talking about this since I started YouTube like 12 years ago when nobody knew what Clio was. So that has been like an ultimate holy grail. I can't believe that they still make it, to be honest. For mascara, I have actually been liking this all year, the Neogen Extra Slim Metal Mascara. I've been liking this for years. It's been my go-to. And I do sometimes find it a little bit like not lengthening enough. It just thickens well, but it has really good curl holding effect and volume. But it doesn't look like super natural. For a little bit more of a natural, more balanced overall like lengthening and volumizing look, I've actually been liking this one from Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana. I know, it's a bit random, but in number 1, Nero Cecilia, and this has a massive brush. Guys, look how big this brush is. It's massive. So you can kind of do it really quickly, and then it just lengthens like balanced and quickly, compared to something that you have to build up a little bit more meticulously like this. Because of the brush, it just works well, and it does hold the curl, but like not too much, and it doesn't make your eyelashes stiff. I think that's why it kind of looks more natural. I have stick straight lashes too, by the way, so I'm super picky, but that one relatively good with holding curl. I don't know how well it would do in like super humid countries. In Bali, those ones didn't even work for me. Like the Neogen one still didn't work for me. So I'm not really sure, but in Korea, it works pretty good. For eye glitter, which brand was this again? I didn't even know the brand. Oh, it's McQueen. I didn't know this was McQueen. The McQueen Jewel Potent Glitter Liner. Looks like this. I like this white one. It's a number 1. Just the color of the glitters, the size of them. It's like perfect for under the eyes when you don't want like the really small glitters, but you don't want massive ones like the Annalise ones. Yeah, been liking that. Okay, and last but not least, final category is lips. So I don't have like a lot to show you guys. I just kind of quickly grab what I've very recently been liking. The Cologram tints. Look how cute these are. They have these little hearts at the top. I actually bought these myself too. They were so affordable, I think, from my memory. The colors that I've been liking is number 1 and number 6. Number 1 is called Berry Amazing, and number 6 is Nice Plum. And they come in this cute little like rectangular packaging. The colors, I think the reason why I love these so much is because it feels like a milk tint. Like it's very serumy, very smooth, not like watery, but serumy, and it absorbs well. It has really nice colors. To me, certain brands lean more like warm, certain brands lean more cool. Like Peach Sea, my friend's brand, way too warm for me, so I can't really use their eyeshadows and their lip products. But Colorgram's ones lean very neutral and cool to me, so I think I really just love their colors. Because it's cute and it smells yummy as well, and the colors are like cute, to me, it's very like nostalgic. It's reminiscent of old school K-beauty, which is when I started to get so like in love with K-beauty. So yeah, anyways. And then I have the YSL Tatouage Couture Velvet Cream Lipstick in number 221. Color is beautiful. I've been recently leaning towards this kind of colors. I don't know, like very poppy reds and stuff kind of don't really suit me these days. I'm not sure why. Age maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I've been liking this color right there. And it's a really nice buildable color. I can use it for blush as well. And if you just use like a tiny dab, it blends out beautifully. Can you see that? And last but not least, very last product is my Chanel lipstick. I've been loving this guy. I don't know if you guys have come across it if you missed my Instagram post. This is like their special release. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a limited edition. Super heavy, super luxury, like why does it have to be so expensive type of lipstick, but I have been loving it so much. The story behind it is that William just bought it for me as a surprise. So when I saw the price, I was like, heck no, what the heck? Then I did some research, and secretly I was feeling like, wow, this seems like something that I would want to keep for Ciel to use when she's older, because it's literally like meant to be a timeless sort of thing. It's inspired by Coco Chanel's, her staircase, and the colors are all inspired by things in her house. So in a way, it's a little bit creepy to me, a little bit too fangirling over Coco Chanel. But I like that there's been a lot of design and thought that's gone into it. So yeah, you can buy these refillable bullets. Basically, you can take out the packaging inside and pop them in like this. And this glass packaging is something that they worked on for like I don't know, 6 years or something. I forgot. 2 years? 6 years? But it's something that you can actually just keep forever. To be honest, this is getting a little deep, but I'm a Christian and I believe we're at the end of days, and I don't think that we're gonna live till super old age. So I don't know if I would highly recommend it, but the colors are definitely different and the formulas are different. I don't know how to explain it and I don't have too much time, but basically it's just so gorgeous. And the smell, the ingredients that's gone into it is super high quality. It moisturizes, it's very thin, doesn't feel like a normal lipstick, which I actually don't usually like. And it's got these tiny shimmers in it, which are actually pearl bits or something. I know, very like unnecessary, but it looks different for sure. Like when I use this on my lips, it just looks different. This one is number 2. One's a really nice coral that's not too warm. And then my ultimate favorite is number 4, Rouge Fleur. This one is like a red, but it's so nice. It's multi-layered. So if you blend it out towards the end, it looks like pink. It's so beautiful. Definitely not like an everyday color. Some days it doesn't suit me. Some days it looks really nice on me. I don't know what's going on there, but I love it. The color is so pretty. Maybe I'll just dab a little bit to show you guys. There it is. Yeah, and also the set that I bought came with a little case. It was so expensive though. I don't know if I would like really recommend it to you guys. It's so expensive. I would only recommend it if you don't mind spending like hundreds of dollars on lipstick. And it's something that maybe you're a fan of Chanel, you want to keep something that's timeless, you want to have an heirloom in your family, you know, or you just like it. It was definitely something that I came to with skepticism, but I'm actually really liking it. And I end up like carrying it around with me in my bag all the time and popping it out and using it a lot. So to me, it has been worth it. So yeah, that is that. I think that is it. I think that's it. I don't have a lot of time to edit this video, so it might not be so fun and exciting and have like lots of pop-ups, but I hope you guys are okay with that. I know that you guys are very understanding of my situation because of how you send me your messages on Instagram, and I'm really grateful for that. I know a lot of you guys are mums now too, so you probably understand my situation, and I'm just hoping that you'll just enjoy spending time with me like this. Again, I'm gonna do like a life update video in the future. I'm sure like once we go to Australia, it's gonna be so different that I might feel like our time in Korea was like a different world or something, but definitely gonna do another sit down sort of catch up video. So let me know again in the comments below if you have any questions that you wanna ask me to update. I'm open to doing more like faith and God talk things as well, because I really just feel the need. It's like we're in that season now. We can't fake it anymore. We gotta talk about the real stuff. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know. Share with your friends. I don't know. I'll have the links to all the products down below. And of course, don't forget the Aestura special deal that they're doing from November 2nd in Olive Young. They're also going to be launching in different countries soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that brand. I really love it and support them. Yeah, sorry if this video has been a bit all over the place, but I really enjoyed filming. It's been so long. The setup was so hard, but it was worth it. Thanks guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. God loves you so much. And I hope you guys draw close to Jesus during this time when there's so much turbulence in the world. Draw close to him because he is the only one that can truly give us security. He's the only one that can truly give us the things that last in our life to come as well. Our life to come is longer and it's way more important than our current life now. So even if you are focusing on like our everyday matters, make sure that you are keeping eternity in mind. Have a great week and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone. 다음에 또 봐요.